Hello and welcome to another episode of Parallel Disney. It is definitely a more unusual video, but I think it falls within my niche. Very recently, you may have noticed various videos on social media that have a film theory that Scar ate Mufasa.
No, it's not true. That's impossible.
That's what I said at first too, but they actually had some pretty interesting evidence. Most compelling of all is the scene where Zazu is singing to Scar as Scar is playing with a skull. These film theories question whether or not this is Mufasa's skull, and when you first see this image, it looks quite probable. I actually found this video quite interesting and it really made me think. Over the next day or two, I've seen some copycat videos, and I've even seen it pop up in some publications. One of these publications was Inside the Magic, and it had a screenshot of the scene where Scar is playing with the skull. And while looking at it, I noticed something that started to set off my spider sense. When taking a closer look at the skull, you notice that it has rather flat teeth. While looking at the teeth of the lion skull, they're actually rather jagged. Because of this, I began to think that the skull probably isn't that of strictly a carnivore. However, those large fangs were rather convincing. But I have also seen similar fangs like that in a movie that I've seen more recently.
Those are mandrills. We should go.
When comparing the skull that Scar's playing with to the mandrill skull, as well as the lion skull, it appears that the mandrill skull is a closer candidate. Not only are the teeth less jagged, like that of the mandrills, the eye sockets are close together and facing forward, as well as above the snout. But when looking at the lion skull, the eyes are further apart and are along the snout instead of above it. And they're also facing more to the side than they are to the front. Well, that's all I got for this video. I hope you thought it was interesting, and please consider liking this video if you did. Until next time.